welcome to Newsmakers. I'm your host, Nancy Lewis. Today we are in the Truman Presidential Library, which you can see behind us. And we're going to be talking about capital gains from stock ownership plans. We're here today with Missouri State Representative Gary Cross. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about House 2030. It would create a new 50% income tax deduction on the proceeds business owners receive when they sell their companies to their employees. Talk a little bit about what inspired you on this one.
Here's an opportunity. A small business, for example, enables their employees to become a little bit more involved in the company. I find that people who have an ownership or have an investment in a company have a different outlook within the company.
There's some skin in the game.
They have an investment in the game.
Right.
The stability, the employer's there to stay. And this is one thing that ensures that, the future of a small business is the employees.
Right.
Let's say an employee's been there 25 years, okay? He's in his 60s, he's going to retire. He can sell his stock back to the company. But it does one thing, though, it ensures the future of the business within the community. It also affects the community from the standpoint, hey, we have tax-paying citizens, private sector, it affects our municipalities, it affects our education. We want companies to locate within the community.
So do you think this is going to have more impact on bringing companies here or just keeping companies from selling and going out of state?
Well, both. I think it could keep companies from relocating to another state. B, it can also put them in a position they could expand also. There's an intangible within a company that's never on the financial statement, but it's called morale. And it does affect, the morale affects the future of an operation of any particular company.
Well, and not only that, it really does help prepare some of those workers for retirement and for the future at a time when so many people are woefully underprepared.
Absolutely. I've seen cases where, for example, okay, here in Kansas City, Burns McDonnell has a program. But it's also available for people who are whether custodians, housekeepers, people who are involved as an employee within the company do have an option that they can exercise to help prepare their future.
So that has to be a positive not only for those people, but for the taxpayers who may be spending less money supporting those people down the road.
Well, in the future, it also can minimize, we have a welfare state. Many times people outlive themselves, they outlive their investment, and as a result, these people have extra income. I'm not saying they're going to be wealthy people, but it'll also do two things. It'll at least help buy their groceries and pay their utilities.
So how's this going to go? Do you think it's going to make it through this session?
We passed the bill yesterday in the House, and it's going on to the Senate. I'm very optimistic. I really feel like the support is in our favor, especially the citizens for the state of Missouri.
So this is a priority for you this session. Just in about 30 seconds, is there something else this session that you're really hoping to get through?
Well, there's a number of things that I'm hoping to get through this session. The other day I did present a bill and brought it back this year. I ran out of time last year, but it's about in the event somebody has an audit, a tax audit, if there's a question in an administrative hearing, an individual would be able to bring their accountant to review their tax return. Instead of currently by law, it has to be the individual or their lawyer. So I'm saying, hey, your accountant should be able to represent you in an administrative hearing.
So a lot of times things get through the second year when they didn't the first, right? So.
That happens more than once.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Nancy.
Thanks for being here, and thank you for being here. We hope to see you next time on Newsmakers.